Hello, back for Sun Colors.
Yay, Planet Wisp.
My favorite level and world.
Did you just say Wevel?
I said world is a mix of my favorite levels and world, and especially in the Wii version, but the DS version has pretty good ones as well.
I just love the music in the.
It sounds very calm for some reason.
And then all of a sudden you just hear an electric guitar come out of nowhere. Well, they need some way to combine like nature and machines,
Machines,
and somehow
which in the
create a
Wii
theme
version
for
is
that.
really the only one, surprisingly, which they don't have much in this version either, but they don't have much grinding in the Wii version either.
Oh, drill.
My least favorite power-up,
Drill is okay.
not in this version.
Yeah, from what I heard, the DS version's a little harder to control.
It's because you'll see in the level. But the drill power up in the Wii version is better, just even due to the fact that the controls are a little bit more loose, I guess. While in this one they're a little more stricter, but you'll see how it works in the next
Well, you
level.
only have a D-pad to go. I have a control stick.
Yeah, you have a control stick and you have the D-pad. You have a bunch of different control methods, but in this version, like I said, like I think we said for the last something we did a commentary on. I don't know what game it was, but did some type of commentary. Use the 3DS as a analog stick. I think it works better.
Oh
Because
yeah.
if it works backwards compatibility, I think it works better.
Yeah, so like with Mario Kart DS or yeah, Mario Kart DS, Mario 64, that works.
Yeah, I think it works for the better. Alright then,
Eh,
Plant was one of my favorite worlds. Here we
what
go with
did
the
they
drill.
do with the music?
It sounds fine.
Yeah, it does sound fine though. The Wii version's better at how it sounds more orchestrated.
Oh, please. They had to compress the music. They had to compress the music for this game.
I mean,
It
it
was
doesn't even
basically,
sound compressed. It sounds like they just basically remade it all.
well, isn't that better than compressing audio?
Well, let's see. What would be better? Orchestrated music or DS music?
Uh,
I mean, they
DS music?
No, I mean the orchestrated version or the new version for this. I mean they've proven that again they could use the Wii's audio when they did the opening cinematic.
If I want to go ahead and go off on a rant tangent for a second, the main format and way the drill works is basically like this. Use the D-pad to move up and down and left and right, and you have to go through these ground places. If you run out of drill power in these ground places, just like in the Wii version, you instantly die
Yeah,
because Sonic gets suffocated by the ground.
yeah. There is it possible to just wait a second. I was gonna say just backtrack through the ground he's digging, but I see it just closes up.
Yeah, this one uses the drill a little bit less or more in this version. I don't think it uses as much. I think it uses spikes more in the Wii version, which is not in this version, which is why this one's more drill and rocket based. This is the easier way to take this point. Just take the rocket straight up, because if you take the drill, you have a better chance of dying and taking a hit.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So apparently, since it's a little harder to control the drill wisp in the DS version because of the D-pad, just play it on the 3DS and there's your analog stick. You might have the same control with the like as the Wii.
If anyone saw that cut, I never got hit, but what happened was that the drill was so hard to control, I kept getting knocked up by the not knocked up, caught up by those little plant things. And if you get and through that, if you're going through that small area with the doors with the drill wisp, if you get caught by any of those plants, they instantly take you up, and you have to restart that section again.
Damn you, my dry bread. You type distraction in the.
Waha!
You actually fell for it. I saw.
Well, I'm just looking at the taskbar and I saw there was one notification on Skype, so I decided
It
to look
says
at it.
it says it on the thing. It says distraction.
Well, I have Skype minimized, so I had to open it.
Oh my god. Here's special stage 3. What is this, 4? No, special stage 4. Same as all the other special stages. I somewhat wish that they had done a better way of doing the special stages. They had added a little more variety. In Rush, you at least had enemies in the stages.
Rush's stages were annoying.
Rush's stages were annoying, but at least they had some type of variety with the enemies. And the music was pretty good. I actually like that soundtrack.
Which one?
in Rush, the one for special stages.
Yeah, it's okay. Now, after hearing this now, I guess you could say of the quote-unquote 3 Rush entries, I like this one the best.
Yeah, I wish they really would make this is just something I feel that Rush would be good to get a 3D remake, a real 3D remake.
This is more like a pseudo sequel to the Rush series.
No, I'm saying like in general, like all like Rush and Rush Adventure get like. You notice how if you watch the Sony press conference from E3 this year, God of War, the PSP games are getting 3D remakes on the. Well, they were already 3D, but but they're getting remakes on the PS3. And what I mean is like if they would just like remake Rush and Rush Adventure in 3D. Instead of being in 2D, they're in 3D, which some of the levels seem like they would be great to see, except for Altitude Limit.
I was just about to mention something funny. You want to see Altitude Limit in 3D?
No. No, I don't want to see that.
I was also gonna say you got a decent chunk of the bouncing spheres in when you pass the blue one.
Like I said, the bouncing, the ball physics are kind of wonky. They don't. It really depends.
You can either get 2 or you can get a good chunk like you just did.
Yeah, I know. It's very discerning. It's very just like either the balls are going to hit you in the center or they're just going to go off on the sides.
It's like talking about Altitude Limit.
Yours are either flying off into a bottomless pit or getting killed by some random enemy.
Yep. And it wasn't bottomless pits. It was always me face planting into an enemy because I was trying to take it slow.
You can't take Altitude Limit slow because if you take Altitude Limit slow, then you get a bad rank. But if you take it too fast, then you're going to get hit. So.
Well, ranks I didn't care about. I just wanted to get through that area.
Thing is, you have to do it 2 times, and then you have a boss fight that's kind of annoying. But we're on to Act 2.
Especially when you have to spam the A and B button when you use pro.
Oh, screw that quick time event. Screw that. Forget it.
And screw it when its brother on steroids came on the deadline boss.
The deadline boss.
The final hit, remember? It had the same quick time
the
steroids.
final boss. Oh, the final boss when he slams into you. Yeah, forget that. Forget both those bosses in general. Even though the music was pretty good for the final boss, but the final boss has the best music of all.
Yeah. Though I'm surprised with how stupid this world is. No one claims Sega being racist on that.
Say why?
Because the final boss, the final boss,
He sounds just like Michael Jackson.
Or as it's really called, the extra boss, the song.
Oh, Wrapped in Black.
Yeah.
I could find that racist. I'm black, so gotta go with that. Anyway.
Just watch. Someone's gonna nerd out and claim Sega on racism 20 years later.
You said black, you guys are racist.
Trying to ruin content.
Yeah.
Gotta start the whole thing all over again.
Should we know you guys gonna have this random spurts, we could have just put him in from the start.
I know. If you wanted to be in my driver, you could just asked as a guest.
You said axed again.
I said asked.
You said axed.
I heard axed.
You see? He's threatening to murder people.
Learn 2 grammar.
All right, here we go. You have to you're being chased by that thing. I think it was by that giant press. It's going to kill you if you get hit at all, or it'll give you a very big hit. And if all you have to do is go straight down and hit that
Yeah, but
Wisp
don't you need to go down with the speed boost?
No.
No, I mean, like, you have to, like, hold B so that the drill goes faster, else you get crushed.
That's the boost you're not going to get through. It's pretty easy once you get a hang of it. I know I died a good few times on my first playthrough of it. Because I didn't know how to do the sweet... Like I said, kind of wonky controls. Here we go on to the boss. And then next, after getting a new illustration. Hooray.
Hoorah.
That won't see. Watch it on your own time. This... Now, in Tropic Resort, I remember you saying that this boss is kind of redone here. I still don't see it. I kind
Just look at the arena and how he attacks with slamming down the drill. It's just like in Tropical
I understand
Resort.
what you-
And even look how when you have to multi-hit it when his hand or drill is down. It's just like Tropical Resort.
I get that part, but I mean, like, he also has a bonus type of thing that he does, which I guess is what they try to do for all the bosses. Which I guess you could say that they are rehashes.
They are rehashes, but they of course do a little change so that they're not complete rehashes. I mean, even in the Wii version, yes, they're rehashes, but there was a difference.
All right, the base of this boss is that he's going to try and heal himself after you damage him enough, but he's very easy if you just take those little balls out that recharge his health.
You basically just headbutted him for the final hit.
Oh yeah, I tried to make the last few bosses their final hits make really, really different.
And now I'd like to see how Asteroid Coaster will go.
Oh, Asteroid Coaster's boss end's kind of funny. I literally eat him.
Oh yeah, I've seen that too with the void, how they just flew up and then he just ate the boss even though his like health was near full. I was just like, what
Yummy.
the heck?
We'll see you on the next
Okay.
part.
Yeah.
Okay.